Testing, testing. Good to go. Shalom, Israel. This is Israelite School of University of Practical Knowledge, started out of One West 120 Peace Street, Harlem, New York. Where we're led by Commander Junior Hunter. Today is I.S.U.P.K, Houston. God support out the bone, my love. Friday Lashawan Qadash class. You understand? We go over our language. You understand? The same language that they tried to beat out of our backs, the same language that they deemed a dead tongue. You understand? Since 1969, we have revitalized our language from the dust. You understand? And now we teach and speak and properly edify our people in our true culture. You understand? And our language is a part of our culture. You understand? We are coming back to our identity. You understand? And we are starting to realize who we are. And a part of who we are is what you see up here on this board. You understand? So we're gonna start off class as we always do by going over the alphabet. Class, please repeat after me. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, sa, ha, ha, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, bu, z, qua, ra, sh, and the. Pardon me, class. All right, so tonight we will be going over some of what's on the officer's test. You understand? For any brother that's aspiring to be an officer, any trooper, you understand? This will be on the test. You understand? So it's best that we perfect it right now. All right. One of the hardest things on the test, if you ask me. So tonight I'm kind of gonna be on how we write out our symbols and make sure that everything is properly written out. You know what I'm saying? So we cannot cut corners tonight. So tonight we will be going over the 12 right. 12 tribes. Can anybody tell me who those 12 tribes are? Right. All right. So, all right. Tell me, can anybody tell me what Judah is in Hebrew? Yahweh. 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 That will be correct. All right. So Judah is Yahweh in the Bible. I mean, excuse me. Judah is Yahweh in Hebrew, right? All right, bear with me 1 second. All right. Next, we got Benjamin. Does anybody know what Benjamin is in Hebrew? Huh? Bunyamin is correct. How do you know that? Right. All right. Bunyamin. Um, Wipe this out a little bit. Yemen is a long name. All right, next we got Levi. Does anybody know what Levi is in the Hebrew? Sounds like lawyer. That's actually what the word lawyer comes from. Fun fact. Huh? Lawaya is correct. All right. Next, Simeon. Does anybody know what Simeon is in Hebrew? Sure. I'm gonna help you out. Yeah. Also, it sounds like listen. How do you say listen in Hebrew? I shut up. I just said it last night. No sweat. Shamai. Can anybody finish it? Huh? No. Shemayawan. All right. Do I have a volunteer? Come on, step on up, man. See, he be ready. He be ready. You already know what I'm gonna come with when I'm teaching. You already know what I'm gonna come with. All right. So far we got Judah, Benjamin. Yeah, there he is. All right. Levi, Simeon. You know what I need? Translation. How we gonna translate it? Uh huh. Alien and Assyrian. And what else I'm gonna need? English and Assyrian. That's correct. And what else? The necklace. Correct. Same thing all down the board. You understand? I kind of mixed it up, jumbled it up, just to get your brain, just to get your gears running. You understand? Because you are going to have to remember this if you want to take the test. I mean, when you take the test, you don't have to know this. So tonight, once again, I'm going to be very stiff on format. Okay, got it. Let's see what you know. I ain't trip. I just stepped over some. Hannibal, quick. This is a very good drink. I might be right. Uh huh. Almost. So let me ask you something. Does anybody know the connectors do? right, that just guides into properly pronunciating the word or enunciating. I forget which word it is. Right, that just guides into saying the word correctly. You understand? So right here, you got ya ha wa da ha. But up here, how does it sound out? So how would you connect that? No. See, I'm gonna write a line. It's all good. See, this is just the practice run. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to guide us through it, right? Yeah, ha, so like wa da. Oh, so like that is correct. All right, now for the Assyrian. If you could, kid, you write it more in here, just so we can keep everything together. Water, brother, I appreciate you. So for anybody just now, tuning in or learning or coming back to our language is not written left to right. It is what? Right to left. That is correct. Uh-huh. I can't let that slide, brother. That looks like a ruh. What's the difference between ruh, duh, cuh, and wa? Think of think of like a seven. Write it so it can be congruent to the rest of the letters. Think of seven almost. That's good. I'm gonna let that pass. Matter of fact, I can't. Yeah, I can't because the test ain't gonna be the test ain't gonna it ain't gonna write it shorter. Hmm. And there you go. Mhm. Yahawah or Yahawah What is that? Yahawah God. Yahawah Da. Ah, Ba, God. But remember, it has two different variants. Oh, so like it does not. That's it. So right the hook a bit shorter. No. Oh, yeah, the bottom part. Just rewrite it. Like a 90-degree angle. Think just a 90-degree angle. Cool. Okay. We missing anything? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Oh, you gonna do all of it? Oh, take turns? You gonna let them ride? I no sweat, no sweat, no sweat. I did explain to you, like All right, no sweat, no sweat. Good job, man. Get that brother a hand, man. Come on, fixing the work. So we got a tribe called Judah. Thank you, sis. Wife, what up? We got a tribe called Judah, which is Yehuda. You understand? So the connectors for anybody just now coming in and getting familiar with what the connectors are, they are just guides. You understand? I'm gonna write them out right here. When you see the ditch, I mean the bridge, what does it do? It's by itself. You understand? Now the bridge is just what I call them to help people memorize it. Um, just like the ditch. When you see the ditch, what does that mean? That means that they are together. You understand? So we have ya by itself, ha by itself, wa by itself, and da and ha, they are connected. You understand? The Assyrian does not have the same thing. You understand? People think the Assyrian is a bit harder, which, to be honest, it is. You know what I'm saying? Not to me, because that's all I read in at this point. But you know what I'm saying? As we continue to walk, we get more familiar with our letters. You understand? The only difference between these is just symbols. You understand? This is from the Assyrian captivity. All right. So next we have on our line Benjamin. What is Benjamin in Hebrew? English verbalization. Baba Kushab. Since it's left to right, you can write that right here, but I'm gonna need the rest going this way. All right, water. All right, quick. Are you sure it was by Yum Yum? Are you sure that? So look at the paleo real quick. Look at the paleo. Ba. So there we go. Okay. I can't let this slide. Actually, it really ain't bad. It ain't bad. All right, man. No sweat, no sweat. Man, look. All right, so we got Benjamin. Who is Judah? The Negroes. What's another word for Negro? Don't say that. Right, good. You see that? That's a wise brother. All right. Who are Benjamin? West Indians. Who else?
Jamaicans, Haitians.
No. Yeah, Barbados. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So Benjamin is West Indians. And Panamanians, I believe. Yeah, you're right. That is. Salaki is. Hey, blame missile too. I forgot what it is. Oh, I'm thinking of Belize. That's what I'm thinking of. Belizeans. Water white. Appreciate you. All right, so who was Levi? Who was Lawa? Yeah, the Haitians. Stop by say to all my Haitians, man. Shalom to all my Haitians. How you spell Haitian? I know how to spell Haitian, brother. All right, so we got Levi, which is Lawaya. You understand? Do you know why lawyers are called Lawaya?
They were the judges.
They were like the law keepers or the law bringers. You know what I'm saying? Just like a lawyer today. You know what I'm saying? The thing about the tribe of Levi during the time of Moses, like a priest was like it wasn't just one job. Kind of like today, how being a priest ain't just one job. We do everything. You know what I'm saying? You got different departments. You got the medics. You got we got people that know how to cook and cut and do all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? It's not just one department. Priests have different occupations within the priesthood. You understand? Just like Levi. You understand? It's a brief little, So being a priest is not an easy work, and it's not a clean job, contrary to popular belief. You know what I'm saying? It's a very dirty job. If you been walking around, if you've been walking along with Sabbath, you would have heard some of the jobs that the Levites that the priests had to do at that time, like sacrificing the animals. You ever seen a cow get slaughtered? It's not a clean job. It's not clean. You ever had to skin a deer? It's not clean. It takes skill. It takes getting your hand, getting in the mud and getting dirty. You know what I'm talking about? All right, and they also worked as physicians as well. Like it's crazy how layered being a priest truly is when you really dig down deep into it, right? All right, so anyways, back to Lashawan Qadash. So we have Levi, Lawaya, you already know what I need. Water, brother. That's a nice watch. I had a watch. I do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do you see a huh or a salat? Okay, so you see why I wrote out the English verbalization? The English verbalization is always going to tell you exactly what letters are being used. So think about the alphabet. You know what I'm saying? Like la, wa, and yeah. That's correct. Good job. Good job. All right, so let me see what we got going on online. Just a quick shout out to Brianna Newton. Shalom, sis. Checking in from Tyler, Texas, man. Oh, really? That's that's the wild. That's it. All right. So next we got let's start with right here. So we got Levi, who are the Haitians. You understand? Which is in the Hebrew is Lawaya. You understand? You got the Paleo and the Assyrian right here. You understand? Remember, our language is right to left, not left to right. You understand? So, who can tell me um what island is what island do Levi what tribe does Levi share right now with another tribe? Hmm? Simeon. He said the same island. Do you know why they do not get along? Because it's biblical. You understand? They caught a curse from their father because they did something out of his instruction. And that curse was that they would not be close how they were in the Bible. Levi and Cinnamon with two peas in a pot, but they slid on some Hamites for what they did to their sisters. Anybody know what the Hamites did to their sister? Like S.A. Yes. And so what they did was say, "Oh yeah, y'all can be down with us, but y'all gotta circumcise." And so they did that, and guess what? They waited a couple of days and let that pain seep in. Cause you ain't gonna really feel that pain the first day or the second day, but that third day, oh yeah, that pain gonna seep. What's that? Oh, That pain you gonna feel that. And so when they started feeling that pain, they slid for their sister and got their lick back. So, they ended up catching the curse, and so now these two tribes have a disdain for each other. And you see that nowadays because of the things that goes on that island that they share. They are separate. They're separated. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin Kapaj. She's down there right now holding it down in the Dominican Republic, and they was having count. And during that count, what happened? Has anybody seen that video? The mayor came down thinking that they were Haitian voodoo priests or something like that, and came at them with a gun. And that just goes to show you the relationship that Levi and Simeon has today, when we should all be together. That's the importance of the I.S.U.P.K, because we are bringing our people back together and willing to put our lives on the line to do so. Because it could have went left, but you see, the Lord is with them, brothers. All right. So, anyways, now that we have this sidebar, brother, if you could. So I need the English verbalization, and I need the Assyrian Baba Kashah, and a mystery thing I'm gonna need as well. I'm gonna let you figure that out. I'm gonna see if you do it. Is it? Really? That's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that brother been studying. I know you had too, though. I know you had been too. I know for sure you had. I need that word noticeable. Get a brother a hand. Hold y'all hands. Let me see the mark. All right, so class, what's one thing that was left out?
The collectors on the
Would you give that a pass? Is that 100? Nah. All right. That's good. But next time, brother.
I need more space, right?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you something. That test is not forgiving. Class is. This is just the pregame, right? All right, so get that brother a hand, man. Excellent work. Good job, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to boy Pop Water, man. Shout out to boy. It's hard, boy. All right, so yeah, you too hard. You say right there. Oh, he was in the way. No, miss me. All right, so we got 4 tribes right here. Let's go through it one more time, right? So that we know our brothers, right? Negroes. Okay. Benjamin. Miami. Haitians. Simeon. Uh-huh. All right. right. So for the people who are online or tuning in, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to screenshot and jot it down in y'all's notes. If you did not catch it, just be kind and rewind. What's up? What? What is Simeon? Shemaiwan. Huh? Oh, Dominicus. Salaki. Good eye. Dominicus. Shout out my Dominican brothers out there, man. We coming together, one way or another. One way or another. But the Cole Potter. And I ain't gonna give too much. That's another class for. That's a Tuesday class coming up real soon. All right, so let's see. That should have been enough time right there. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this off the board. If you did not catch that, you can always rewind. This is why Zephaniah chapter 2 and 1 is one of my favorite scriptures and a go-to scripture that I go to. I damn near go to before any camp speaking, any class. I started off with that because it's such a heavy scripture. You know what I'm saying? What's a nation without its people? Can you be a nation without the tribes? Of course not. Each and every last one of these tribes are precious to the Most High God, and it's important that we know who we are. You understand? And Barakatah Yahweh Shah for the I.S.U.P.K, man, under commanding Junior Hanna, we know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Just like it says in the book of Baruch, where it said that the stiff necked people would bethink themselves once again. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing in here right now. We are remembering who we are. We are remembering ourselves. A stiff necked people. Name a stiff necked, more stiff necked people than blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the most stiff necked people upon the face of the earth. But real soon, we're gonna be the most righteous people upon the face of the earth. The Lord is gonna take that reproach, take that bad name off of us, man, because we're going to be abiding by Him. You know what I'm saying? These laws, statutes, commandments are here to make us better than anybody, because everybody else is living uncivilized, right? All right, so All right, brother. You know, man. All right, so you already know what I need. English verbalization and the Syrian and the tribe where they come from. If you know it, if you don't, that's the why you will. Zada, Zadala. You sure that's a da? All right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Zabalawana. Seen it. All right. Now, also, I'm gonna give it to you. Zabalawana. Do you know what that is in English? That's correct. You can write that wherever. You can write that right up on the Zebulon if you want. Uh-huh. You smart. Yeah, you know that's what I'm gunning for. All right. I'll pass it. I don't know what that is. Take your time, brother. Calm down. Mm-hmm. Okay. Take your time, brother. So before you make another mark, erase that and look at the board. Uh-huh. That's 12. Uh-huh. That's it. Good job.
Let me see.
Yes. The name of the tribe in English. Zebulon. Okay. So, real quick, class. Who is the tribe of Zebulon? Y'all are both correct. Guatemala to Panama. That is the tribe of Zebulon. So can you write that down on the board, Bible shop? Gemala. Mala. There you go, brother. Okay, two. Don't forget that. Nah, two. That's a fail. There you go. See, detail. Anybody aspiring to take the officer's test, detail. I ain't gonna expound on that. I ain't gonna say too much. All right, excellent work, brother. Give that brother a hand, man. Shout out my boy, Yalawan. I always butcher that brother name, man. You know, I'm just joking with him though. All right. So Zebulon, this is the Paleo. Zabalawan, Zabalawan in the Hebrew, right? You see right here the English verbalization. You see the Assyrian, where they are today, Guatemala to Panama, and of course the English word today that we would say in the English language of Zebulon, right? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the next one. All right. So, does anybody know who the Puerto Ricans are? Ephraim. How you spell Ephraim? E-P-H-R-A-I-M. Sure. Nah, man. Nah, you're right, bro. All right. So, does anybody know who Ephraim in Hebrew? Aparium is correct. How do you spell that? Are you sure? Mm, okay. Huh? One more time. One more time about what you know?
Is it AHPARAYAM?
AHPARAYAM. Okay. All right. No, it's not. All right. Nah, class. Is this correct? How is it not correct? Or was you just guessing? Yes. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not correct? Hmm? It's right, right? And you saying what? What connections ain't correct? Uh, Parayum. Aparium. Nah, nah. by itself. Aparium. It's exaggerated. It's aparium. You know what I'm saying? This is how I talk, but it's aparium. See what I'm saying? I'm from the south, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you gotta. But that's a good question, though, right? So is the Assyrian? Is that right? Khan? Khan? Y'all are all wrong. This will be a fail. I put that there on purpose, of course. This was teaching. This was huh? This was a what? This was a Yah. That's a Yah right here. The what? The I. What's wrong with the I? It's absolutely not correct. It's not how we do that, right? All right. So now is it right? Everybody agrees that it's correct. You locked in on something. What you got? Okay, don't sweat. All y'all wrong. All y'all wrong. What is this? That's a month. Is it the right format? It's open. Okay. It look closed. Okay. What you say? So this ain't open right here? Right. You know, lying to seeing, right? Got that boy on 4K on camera. So, what should I use instead? The clothes, correct. So, for teaching purposes, you understand? I want y'all to understand that there are two different variations of the month. They both sound out the same, but they have two different functions, right? So, this mug goes where? The open mug goes where? Anywhere but the end of a word. That's correct. And this form of mud does what? Goes strictly at the end. You understand? All right. So what else am I missing? Look good to y'all? I got Puerto Ricans. I got Ephraim. I got Aparium. I got Aparium. I got Aparium. Am I missing anything? Oh, that's it.
I was gonna say the landmass that they supposed to be on, but you already.
And Puerto Rico. That's a landmass right there. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is that's American territory. All right. Anyways, everything that you see is correct. You understand? I write my eyes a bit different. You know what I'm talking about? But I can absolutely write it better. You know what I'm talking about? You know, the no sweat. All right. You know what I'm talking about? Shalom, sir. Shalom. Y'all must be it's like yeah, I already know what I'm talking about. All right, next. Huh? Dang, I said them mother flew up my scared the cat. All right, so next, what does this say? Mana Shah, who would that be? Vanessa, that is correct. I'll be acting bougie with my brother. Right. All right, so who is Vanessa? You was looking at the banners? Yes. All right, no sweat. Cubans is correct. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this one to y'all. All right, so we got the tribe of Manasha, who are the Cubans. You understand? Where's Cuba? All right, no sweat. All right, I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to jot that down to y'all notes. Then we're gonna move on. Let me check the chat. See if we got anybody checking in. All right, no sweat. We'll give about 3 more seconds. You got it? You got it back there? I know, so moving on. You came at a perfect time, sir. Right. Because guess what this next tribe is?
Oh,
God. Oh, yeah, he gave it away. Right. Shout out to the tribe again. Right. If y'all heard the brother, that's what the name Gad means. A troop shall overcome. Right? So who is the so-called tribe? So like, who's the tribe of Gad today? Native Americans. That is correct. Because what happened earlier when I asked you that? You got it wrong. All right. Indians or Native American or Native Indian? I don't want to be I don't want to be disrespectful now. All right.
Niggas.
Right. Shout out to Officer Shauna Podge, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to that brother right there. All right. So step on up. Anybody who got the courage to step to the board. I ain't gonna. Well, see, that brother got zeal. Come on, step on up. So you already know what I need. Siri and Pelio. Welcome shop. If you could, write that a lot bigger. Okay. Now, how would you connect that? That is correct. Okay, Siri. Now, while he's doing that, can anybody tell me where the letter "die" comes from? If anybody was here for my class when I went over where the symbols came from, does anybody recall where "duh" comes from? Anybody? It comes from the door to a tent. Who dwell in tents? It's right there in your face. In the teepees, man. Is it? I wouldn't pass that, be personally. Now, this is practice before the test. Me personally, I want to let that guy slide. The guy. Now, it ain't all that bad, but you know what I'm saying? Nigga definitely use some uniform. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Miss anything? You see anything missing? Good job, bud. Good job. It's in the word, man. All right, so we got the tribe of who are. This is written in what? Hello, and this is written in what? All right. So next, Ruben. You get a Ruben? A Ruben. Right. Yeah, man. Shout out to our camp leader, man, from the tribe of Reuben. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So does anybody know what Reuben is in the Hebrew? Huh? That's correct. Damn, what? Excellent work. It is Ra'ah. Now tell me what it means. That's homework. Y'all's homework is to tell me what the name of the tribes mean. That's gonna be the homework, all right? You know what the font is? Oh, so like I'm gonna get that to y'all in a minute. Yes, everybody, it's our Hebrew names, right? Does anybody know what Judah means? What does Judah mean in Hebrew? Hmm? Yahweh. That's correct. How you put that together? It just yeah. Excellent work, brother. He's a natural, right? All right. Let me go ahead and get this real quick. That's crazy how you did that. All right. So who is Reuben? The who? Okay, that's correct. I was about to say the Seminole what? All right, so class. Everything look good on the board? Good eye. Excellent work. See that boy Yazar be on it. All right. That's connected. That's correct. How do we know that's connected? What? All right. That's a good way of looking at it. Con. Right. She read the English verbalization and noticed that it did not have an A. When you don't see A at the end, what does that mean? Right. But when you see one, what does that mean? That it is. I don't know who Rawabana is. Right. Let's see what we got going on. All right, no sweat. So we're gonna catch you next time. We are going to do a continuation of the officers test next week. All right, you know what I'm talking about? We left off at Reuben, and we will pick back up at be continued. All right, with that, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the men, the Vision Armadi, the Vision Armadi Shabbat, Armadi, Rock, Yahweh Shemi House Shabbat Thumb, Yad Matah, it's Miss Sarah, turn to face the sisters, Sister Amadi, individual, Amadi Shabbat, Amadi, Rock, Yahweh Shema Thah Bah Shemi House Shabbat, Yad Matah, dismissed.